Hello everyone, today I want to talk about a mistake that I made today, but it's all good because when you make these mistakes, you learn from it, so you move on with life. So if you guys know, I've been doing auction cars for a while, or not for a while, but the last couple months. I've been bidding on cars and stuff. I finally got the Toyota 4Runner that I want, 3.4, 5-speed, so amazing, easy to fix, man, amazing. But this last week, I decided that, oh man, let me buy this car here because I saw it online. It said it starts and run, has the keys, and the photos they took looks okay. So I decided to bid on it. You know, it was a van, a Chevy Astro van, 2004, 160 miles is. It starts and runs, and I decided to bid on it. And first, I was like, all right, let's just try to bid on it. You know, $500 is our max. You know, so I started bidding. You know, the bidding was like $200, and then I made a mistake of putting my max in there, which is $500. So once you put your max in there, you're locked into that bid until somebody overbids you. So I did my max $500. On the day of previews, you can go view it, but I didn't go view it because one, I didn't have time. I got caught up with work and stuff. So I was like, all right, whatever. Hopefully it's a good car. So now it's like, oh shoot, we're bidding in the dark now. The only thing we're referring to is just the photos. So long story short, we were bidding the last 30 minutes before closing bid. I was at like $260. Okay, $260, not bad. $260, 10% premium, $30 for them to tow to my place. Not bad. This is probably the worst auction buy ever, guys. Biggest mistake here. I already regret buying this piece of shit. So this is the van that I bought. I didn't have time to go look at it, so I never previewed it. I only looked at the photos. It said it starts and runs. I tried starting it right now. I think the battery's dead. So we'll go ahead and jump it in a bit here. But look at this. This thing is a meth head. Drug users for sure, man. This is what drug users do. They just start taking off stuff. Itsy bitsy. Cars like this are usually belong to meth users, cocaine user. Look at this right here. I want to die. Oh my god, what do we buy new? This is a big mistake, man. Hopefully we make our money back. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. I am never doing this again, man. Don't ever buy a vehicle that you don't look at, man. If I would have looked at this, I should have never betted on it. It's an 04 Chevy Astro, all-wheel drive. I'll go ahead and put the battery on it and see if we can get it running. Hopefully it runs. If it doesn't run, man, we're in big trouble. Not bad. Last 30 minutes, all of a sudden, somebody started bidding on me. Boom, 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 300, boom, 310, 320, 340, 350, boom, 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 boom. And then we finally got up to $460. I was still the winning bid because my max is in there for $500. You cannot retract it, guys. We got up to 460, and the last 15 minutes comes up, and I'm like, oh man, I don't really want to spend 460 on this damn van anymore. And in my head, I'm like, man, bid me out, somebody bid me out, overbid me so I can get out of this, because the only way you can get out now is if somebody overbids you. So 15 minutes goes by, nope, I'm still the top bidder. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, boom. You're the winner, NuttyNu. You won this vehicle, 460, 10% premium, $30 for towing. Your total is $536. So $536 out the door for this van that I didn't even take a look at. I just based it off of the photos, exterior shots, a couple interior shots. Didn't get detail shots. So, and then the day finally came. The next day, they delivered it. And I was like, I talked to the tow driver. Man, I told the tow truck driver, Dan, I didn't even look at this. I didn't preview this van yet. He was like, he just looked at me. He's like, inside's pretty bad, in pretty bad shape. I'm like, oh damn. So when I heard that, it was horrible. Okay, let's hope it starts, man. I jump started a few minutes ago. It wasn't enough juice, so I let it sat on the charger for the jump car for five minutes now. So, fuck, man. Better start. Shit, not enough juice. Not enough juice. It almost wants to start, but not enough juice or something. Shoot. So the van, he pulls up with the van. I do a quick look on it. The keyhole is missing for the bad driver door. Tires are ball as heck. The wires are showing on the tires already. And I already knew that right when I saw it. I was like, so much regret. I should not have bought it. So I get this van, he pulls up, he loads it down to my yard, and I go inside the van, and man, it is just a freaking mess. I mean, there's just small parts, like small interior pieces, been taken out, and it's obviously it's a crackhead or it's a drug car, guys. I know if you guys know people. And if you guys know cars, I'm not stereotyping or not profiling. This is obviously a vehicle where somebody at least lived in it, or either they did drugs in it. So this car was just basically all trash inside, trash. There's like stuff that's missing, upholsteries, radios missing, dashboard, some stuff are missing, permanent marker writing on everything. I shot some videos, so I'll go ahead and pull those videos up and you guys can look for yourselves. So anyways, the lesson to be learned is that, man, or the lesson for me, and hopefully you guys can learn from me, is that number one, never bid until you look at something, unless you know for sure you want it. Like, for example, the Toyota 4Runner, I already knew that I wanted the Toyota 4Runner. I didn't need to go look at it. I just wanted it already because I wanted that motor. So number one, don't bid on a vehicle unless you know you need it for sure. You want it for sure. Number two, don't put your max bid unless you know for sure that you're okay with number one. Number three, don't bid on cars that you're not familiar with and not used to, because the Chevy Astro van is completely new to me. I don't know anything about it. I don't know how to work on it. I don't know how to work on the engine. The engine looks super crazy because it's all tucked in there. So don't do that. And number four, just make sure you preview the vehicle first, man. So this is the biggest mistake I did, guys. I should have previewed it and then auctioned it. And then now I'm just thinking like, man, no wonder nobody wasn't really bidding on it. There's only like 3 people bidding on it. Me and 2 other people. I was looking on the bidding record. What are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, so we tried to start it and it wouldn't start. I jumped it, it didn't start. The battery was completely dead. So we tried jump starting it. Went to Walmart, bought a brand new battery, and we started. It was cranking. It was cranking much better than it was when we were jump starting. Because when we were jump starting, it wasn't doing nothing. It was going. But right when we put a new battery in there, yeah, it finally started cranking. So it sounded like it wasn't getting fuel or spark. So we used starting fluid, spray the intake. It didn't work as well. So at that point, I just like, man, just go refund the battery back to Walmart. Don't even mess with it. I didn't want to put any time in it, troubleshooting it, because the motor, like I said, I wasn't familiar with the motor. And all I'm doing is I looked at the motor, like the motor's freaking tucked in there. So I don't know how people work on it, but man, at that point, I was like, I just gave up at that point because the car was just so trash. I couldn't get it to start. I wasn't familiar with the motor. I could if I want to put my work into it. I mean, if the van was nice, if the van wasn't trash and it was nice and it was having a starting issue, I probably would commit some time to getting it running, but it wasn't in that situation. If the van was running, then I'll go ahead and commit to cleaning it and at least try to sell it for something. So right now, I'm just gonna go and clean it, take out as much trash as I can. I'm not even gonna vacuum it because that thing is super filthy, dirty. It's just disgusting, super disgusting. I found like some lube, some personal hygiene lube. Not gonna get into it, but yeah, some tightening lube and stuff like that. Some underwears, just a bunch of nasty stuff. So right now, by the time you guys watch this video, I might still have the vehicle. I might not have it anymore, but right now I decided to just go ahead and post up the vehicle for sale with no title, not running. I'll sign a bill of sale and sold as is. I'm just gonna try to get my money back. I listed it for $900, but I'm just gonna try to get my money back. If somebody offered me $500, I'll take it. Even $400, I don't mind. I'm gonna either take a loss in this vehicle, or I'm just gonna either break even. And at this point, I don't even care about profiting. I just want my money back. So that's the lesson, guys. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I knew that, man, getting to these auctions, I'm gonna make a mistake eventually, and it's gonna come fast. And I knew that. I had a feeling that, man, this is gonna be the one where I make a mistake. Yeah, so depressing, man. The first L, man. I'm just gonna take an L. I'm just gonna be honest, man. I'm taking an L for this purchase. This is the biggest L I've ever taken. Fucking drug people, man. Look, I don't know if this is drug right here, dude. Look at this stuff here. Is that cocaine, or is that flour, or is that bleach? Holy smoke, I don't know, man. We're just gonna clean this vehicle up and see if we can sell for what we pay for, man. This really sucks. What a freaking shitty vehicle, man. It's a nice vehicle if it was running and if it was in good shape, man. This thing goes for $2,000-3,000, but now we're gonna get less than $1,000. At least it has a bungee cord. I can use that. Oh, I'll keep this bungee cord. We can use this for something. Oh, yeah. So it is what it is, guys. Lesson to be learned, guys. Just be careful when you guys are betting these auctions. Make sure you guys go look at it. And just make sure you guys preview it. And make sure you really, really want these vehicles before you start bidding on. Because once you pull the trigger, you can't really go back anymore. So that's the story of the first mistake. Now, there was one thing. I could have opted out. Even though you win these auctions, you can actually not pay. But what happens is when you don't pay, they have your credit card on file and they'll charge you that premium fee. So that I won it for $460, so the premium fee is $46. So yeah, they could have just charged me $46. But the other thing is that once they do that, they're also gonna ban you from future auction. And I don't want that because I like this company. I like some of the vehicles that they have put out, and I didn't want to get banned from this company. So that's the story, man. So it is what it is, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something from this experience. Hopefully you guys find this informative and entertaining. You guys can go ahead and hassle me, boss me around, lecture me in the comment section. Let me know if you guys had a horror story with auctioning or buying something. But you know, we all make some mistakes. We learn as we grow. Now we learn something. Now I learned something, and I'm gonna use it toward the future. So best wishes. I'll let you guys know in the comment section what happens with the van, whether I sell it, profit, what the case may be. So keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching.